Allowing yourself to find a comfortable place, and knowing that all hypnosis is self-hypnosis. Your ability and willingness to follow instructions, knowing that your conscious mind will always be present whenever you're in a hypnotic state. We have two parts of the mind, the conscious and the subconscious. The conscious being critical thinking, and the subconscious being a dreamy state. It's all about allowing ourselves to change where our focus is. When we are so focused on something, we see nothing else. Our attention is solely on it, adding to how much we feel it, versus strengthening the ability to forget it. Just like when we walk into a room and we've forgotten what we came in for. We all have the ability to allow ourselves and invite ourselves to forget, to let go, to change our focus and how we feel about things we want to be and to do. When we can create space in our thoughts, we can control or pick out our thoughts and our limiting beliefs. Allowing ourselves to just notice as our eyes soften the sounds around us. When the sounds come, it allows you to go deeper into your relaxed state of being. We'll work from the conscious to the subconscious, manifesting into the physical attributes and sensations. The sensation of zoning out, where we are intending to go to with this hypnotic state. With hypnosis, we distract the conscious mind, and our objective is to be curious and not critical, working on changing our paradigm. We are working with your power of an imagination and your ability to follow instructions. So letting yourself adjust at any point in time, listening to your body and allowing yourself to notice now your breathing. And focusing on your breath now as you inhale and as you exhale. You start to feel yourself relax more and more. You may begin to feel lighter, almost as if you're floating down to a wonderful place. So now, if you can, I would like you to imagine yourself outside in a beautiful place in nature. The trees are a magical shade of green, and it is a glorious day, and the sun is shining down upon you. And there is a soft and gentle breeze in the air, making you feel pleasantly calm and relaxed. All around you can see the trees and the plants, an array of the most beautiful flowers that you have ever seen. The colors of these flowers are so vibrant: yellows, reds, purples, and you can smell the aroma of these flowers as they awaken all of your senses, making you feel so peaceful and so tranquil. Nothing else matters right now. Just being here in this magical place, you feel completely at ease, so relaxed, so calm. And in the distance, you can hear the sound of water flowing slowly and gently. The sound of water is helping you go more and more deeply relaxed. You may feel your muscles loosening more and more, relaxing with the beautiful flowing sound of water. And out of curiosity, you decide to follow the sound of water. You are feeling excited about where it's leading you, knowing deep within yourself that you are going to a very special place. A place where you are going to create some positive, wonderful, and long-lasting changes. And as you walk slowly through the long grass, you can hear the songbirds whistling in the trees. You look up into the trees, and you can see the birds playing happily together. It makes you feel at one with the nature and the universe. You are feeling so lucky to be here right now in this magical place at this magical time. And as you finally reach the lake, you realize that it's the most beautiful vision you had ever seen. You are in awe of the beauty which surrounds you. You feel as though you're experiencing your perfect dream right now. The lake is filled with a variety of colors, rich, vibrant colors of blues, turquoise, light greens, and even a tinge of purple. It fills your mind and body with a wave of relaxation. You may be becoming more and more relaxed with each and every breath that you take, feeling more calm, more peaceful, more relaxed than ever before. Your mind may be drifting in and out, letting go, deeper and deeper still. You may feel as though your mind is flowing gently like the lake in your imagination. You look into the distance and you can see a wooden bridge leading over the lake. You walk towards the bridge, feeling more and more deeply relaxed. And as you reach the bridge, you can see there are 10 steps leading over to the other side of the lake. You start slowly walking over the bridge, counting the steps in your mind. 10, 9, Deeper and deeper still. 8, 7, all the way down deep, relaxed. 6, feeling so calm. 5, 4, drifting off peacefully and easily. 3, 2, all the way down, deep down, relaxed. And 1. And as you are listening to me today, it is because you recognize that in the past you've been very hard on yourself and would like to develop more self-compassion. There have been times when after doing or saying something silly, you judged or questioned yourself almost immediately or perhaps sometime afterwards, deciding that you must be a bad person for thinking or reacting in the way that you did, judging yourself for letting in people that you knew you shouldn't. And deep down, you know that if a friend had said or done the same thing, you would have reacted more kindly and told them that it didn't matter, and then not given it whatever it was, even a second thought. You always seem to be so much harder on yourself than you would be with someone else. And this is a reaction that you have decided to put right. But we live in a competitive world where it always seems that you need to be better and smarter than those around you. It can be easy to fall into a trap of unconsciously believing that if you criticize and push and punish yourself hard enough, that it will be a good thing and help you improve or stay on track. However, researchers who study self-criticism and self-compassion say it is a myth that beating yourself up or chastising yourself with harsh thoughts will keep you accountable and prevent you from making the same mistakes and prevent you from being lazy or self-indulgent. If you are frequently saying unkind things to yourself about yourself, it is highly likely that your mental health will suffer, and instead, you will sabotage any efforts to do or to perform better in your life. Developing a genuine self-compassion is a much kinder approach, and it makes you feel better, enabling you to approach situations in a more optimistic frame of mind and increase the likelihood of achieving more desirable outcomes. How you talk to yourself can be a combination of genetic tendencies and environmental influences. Some of us have brains that are wired to be harsh, self-critical, or our families and friends or larger society teaches us that self-criticism will make us a better person. And so we enter a vicious cycle, and to learn to repeat the process and do it more often. Fortunately, you can protect yourself against genetic and socially induced tendencies toward this destructive criticism by using your wonderful creative subconscious mind. The human mind is a highly sophisticated computer, far more technically advanced and more incredible than any man-made device. In fact, it is estimated that there are approximately 86 billion neurons in the human brain. The latest estimates for that number of stars in the Milky Way, there's somewhere between 200 and 400 billion. So that may give you a comparison of just how vast it potentially is. The universe contains organized structures on all different scales, from small systems like the Earth and our solar system, to galaxies that contain trillions of stars, and finally, extremely large structures that contain billions of galaxies. The complex web of neurons inside our brain looks strangely similar to the cosmic network of galaxies. Despite the overwhelming size difference, the human brain shows similar levels of complexity and self-organization. Our brain's neurons and the connection between them are constantly changing, which enables us to learn and remember, acquiring new skills and recovering from brain injuries, and letting go of things that do not serve us. Like any computer, however, it is nothing without its operating system and the software to make it run. Hypnosis can be thought of as a software program where the code can be rewritten to help it run smoother and perform the tasks that you require. Now, somewhere along the way in your earlier timeline, your old program prioritized being tough on yourself in situations where others would be more compassionate. And this program may have been installed at a time in your life where you were vulnerable, or it could have happened as a result of negative conditioning, self-talk, or any number of reasons. It is not important what happened. What happened in the past to create that program. What is important now is that your realization is that there are much better ways for you to react, much better ways for you to let go, much better ways to be present with yourself here and now, much more gentle ways to love yourself and let go of the past. You can overwrite the old program, install a new one, and write it to prioritize love and compassion towards yourself, letting go of self-blame and self-criticism, letting go of the hooks and cutting the ties of the connection to the past, to those that do not serve you, to those who were unkind, to those situations and memories that are not helpful for you now. And changing lifelong patterns can take a little time and effort, but it will be well worth it when you learn how much better you can feel And when you can act like a supportive friend to yourself, when you can reconnect to the being that has always been within you, the strength, the self-confident, the brilliant one that resides within, the one that has always been there, the one that knows your truth. And self-hypnosis is going to help you change your programming to be kinder and more understanding towards yourself, to let go of the harsh beliefs. And you can use hypnosis anytime you wish, especially in the unlikely event that you notice your thinking becoming to fall into the old pattern of self-criticism. So go deeper into hypnosis, deeper now and deeper, and be aware of how comfortable and how relaxed and how safe you are as you continue to listen to the sound of my voice. That is good. You're doing so well. And now that you are in this deep state of relaxation and comfort, I want you to think about the area of your life that is causing you to feel the upset. And I'll talk, as you do so, about two of the most common ones. Though if these do not apply to you, feel free to substitute the ones that do. The first time making a mistake, you may occasionally say something that is incorrect, choosing a pattern or path. Perhaps you have failed in the past at something important. In work or in your personal relationships. And as soon as you realized your error, you started to criticize yourself for making that mistake. Does this sound familiar? If so, allow your unconscious to help you reprogram how you react to making a mistake. As each time I state this statement, picture the statement floating in the air above you, as in a speech bubble or a cloud, and turn my words into a purple mist that surrounds you with a healing purple light, or if you prefer another color, allow that color to be your color. Whatever color your mind, your unconscious mind associates with healing and letting go. I am learning and growing. So if I didn't do something perfectly or well, I accept that I can do better next time. I am learning and I am growing. So if I didn't follow my gut, I accept that I can do better next time. As the wonderful, insightful, intelligent human being that I am, I recognize that none of us is perfect, and we can be blindsided and make mistakes. This is the way that we learn. If I feel upset about having made a mistake, I can observe it. I can observe my emotion and just let it be. And having emotions and feelings is perfectly acceptable, and it means that I am a normal human being. That's good. Now let yourself sink deeper and deeper into relaxation by focusing on your feet, your legs, and the middle of your body, into your arms and torso. Now, especially into your neck and jaw and face. Let any tension you are holding drift away. You are doing so well. And the second area for your unconscious mind to change is the feeling of regret that you often carry with you after the event. Regrets about the past decisions that are too late to change. Let's practice self-compassion about these decisions, about these past situations. And again, as I say each statement, picture the statement floating above in the air above you as a word in a cloud or a speech bubble, and turn them into the beautiful, colorful mist that surrounds you and increases your feeling of safety, ease, self-compassion, and comfort. I made a decision with the best information that I had at the time. Living a long life means that there are more time to experience regret, but I am grateful to be on this planet and have had this opportunity to reflect on my past decisions. I can let myself feel some sadness or even anger at the way some things have turned out. But as long as I am alive, I can and will make new decisions in areas where I still have control and opportunity. Many philosophies teach that when you increase compassion towards other people, your amount of compassion increases overall and spills over into your healing, your feeling of self-compassion, your ability for ease and grace. When someone does something that annoys you, try to imagine what new information would help for you to feel compassion towards them. For example, when someone acts unkind or unjust to you, and you feel immediate anger and annoyance, and if you learned that their child had a life-threatening allergy and had gone into anaphylactic shock when they were sleeping, and she was speeding to the hospital, would you then be able to feel compassion towards them? Practice giving other people the benefit of the doubt to see if this helps you to feel better towards them and eventually towards yourself. Knowing that their actions towards you has nothing to do with you. A professor named Christian Neff has dedicated her life to studying self-compassion and teaching people how to be and how to feel more of it. Practicing self-compassion and letting go increases life's satisfaction, happiness, and hope. An easy way to feel self-compassion towards yourself and to others is to use a technique known as concentrated breathing. To do this, you will begin to pay closer attention to your breathing. And as you breathe in, imagine you are breathing in compassion for yourself. Breathing in, you're taking in warmth and kindness. Reassure yourself that you are doing the best that you can. moment by moment. And when you breathe in compassion, out, letting go. In compassion, out, letting go. In compassion to self, out, compassion to others. In compassion to self, out, letting go. In compassion, out, compassion. In compassion, out, sending compassion to someone else who needs it. Reassure yourself that they are also doing the best that they can, moment by moment. You are doing well. Breathing in warmth and kindness towards yourself. Now breathing out, sending warmth and kindness to the other person. Breathe in again, taking in more warmth and kindness. Breathe out again, sending more warmth and kindness to the other person. Continuing this breathing technique, breathing in and out as long as you wish. And with each breath in, taking in more warmth and kindness, self-compassion. And with each breath out, sending more warmth and compassion to the other person. In warmth and compassion to self, out, letting go. Allowing yourself to practice this exercise regularly, reminding yourself of the new program of self-compassion for life. You may find this exercise a little difficult in the beginning, and if so, remind yourself that empathy for yourself and others is like a muscle that needs to be exercised in order to get stronger over time. And each time you see the color that you associate with healing and letting go, your unconscious mind will work to change your program towards your self-compassion. And you are now beginning to become more compassionate towards yourself, becoming more and more capable of letting go, more and more compassionate to others, more and more able to discern that their actions have nothing to do with you, knowing that you are you. And these changes are taking place on a deeper level of your mind and grow stronger and stronger with each and every day passing. You are kind to yourself, and you are kind to others. You love yourself, and you love other people. And people like you because you like them, and you respect other people, and you respect yourself. You are kind and compassionate. You speak gently and nourishing to yourself. You know that their actions are not tied to yours, that you are whole upon yourself, within yourself. Your connection to yourself is growing stronger each and every day. Your clarity and discernment of people is growing stronger each and every day. And deep inside, something has softened. And you already feel calmer and happier, more connected and more content, much less easily disturbed by the memories of the past, much stronger in your own being, much more connected to the strength that resides within. And these suggestions are firmly embedded into your subconscious mind and grow stronger and stronger each and every passing moment in time. And very soon, I'm going to count the numbers from 1 to 5. And at the count of 5, you will be fully alert and refreshed and ready to allow these suggestions to work for you. So, if you are ready, let us begin. 1, 2, 3. You are coming slowly back. 4. Your toes and fingers and eyelids begin to flutter. And 5. You are already feeling much calmer, happier, more connected and compassionate, more strength, more connected to the beautifulness that is you. And as your eyes fully open and you come back to the presence, you are wide, wide awake.